All right, man. Let's talk about Detroit Pistons. Troy Weaver digging in the dumpster experiment is over with. I mean, from R.J. Hampton, Marvin Bagley, James Wiseman, um, maybe a couple other ones out there. I can't remember, but I think it's a good idea to retire that. Obviously, you might have an opportunity to ask somebody that you believe still can play, but none of the digging in the dumpsters experiments have worked for the Detroit Pistons just yet. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Now, is it a reason for that? Yes. I mean, at the end of the day, you could take Jordan Poole off the Milwaukee Bucks, you put him within a successful franchise like Golden State, and they was able to groom and develop him. And obviously he had to still have the self belief, and he still had to have the self belief. You know, but a lot of these guys, they trying to refurb, and they trying to bring back to life. A lot of them dudes, what's going on with them is that you put them in a situation to compete with other young guys. You know what I'm saying? And then some of these guys can't stay healthy. You need to have a balance, of young guys. Yeah, you can change the scenery and say, well, they need a fresh new scenery, but also a lot of these guys, it's a reason why they bad. And once you notice in today's NBA player, they don't work on what they need to work on. Take Marvin Bagley, for example. Like physically, what is he working on to be more durable? When you come back the next season, what is he doing to be a better player? Nothing. He don't come back a better defender. He don't come back stronger or more muscular to offset his injuries. There's no improvement. In his mind, he think he fine. He don't come back a better jump shooter. What's the difference? He came back and had a couple of 2020 games. That's because everybody played 60, 70 fucking games already. And you know, and you fresh. You know, you fresh. But you can't have a system for refurbing or trying to revitalize young players, you know, and you still trying to develop young players. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Think about that for a minute. How could that be? You can't do that. You can't. You can't do that, bro. How I'ma get attention? How I'ma groom my young rookies like Kay Cunningham, Ivy, and guys like that during. But then again, I bringing in more. I got Killian Hayes, and I'm trying to, build his confidence up. And then I got um, I add all these different other pieces, Isaiah Stewart, and they all jockeying for the same position. And some people say, well, maybe it can be competition. No, man, it ain't the type of competition that you want, because on top of competition, you need them guys to be groomed. You need those guys to be groomed. You need veterans to groom. You can't have a locker room full of 80%, 90% young guys. Who supposed to spit the game? Who supposed to get the game? So basically, he didn't build an environment in which it was going to be beneficial to take a chance on an R.J. Hampton, Marvin Bagley, to develop Killian Hayes and give him all the tools that he needed. No, he didn't have that environment. Because you can't stack young players on top of young players and expect for them to grow. That's the whole thing about Wiseman and Durant. You sit there and you throw Wiseman over Durant. How's Durant gonna get better when you bring in a guy from Golden State and starting him over automatically? It just don't make no sense. All you doing is killing morale. All you doing is killing confidence. You know what I'm saying? They jocking, they doing the same thing. It's nothing but competitive energy. There's nothing but competitive energy going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back. That's all it is. There's nothing but competitive energy going back and forth. You take Isaiah Stewart, then you bring in Marvin Bagley, you overshadow him with Marvin Bagley. You take Killian Hayes, you take Cade. That don't work. Then guess what? You take Ivy. You gotta. That's why the team ain't going nowhere. You oversaturating wrong. If anything, you want to make sure you got more veterans than young guys. And that's not the case here. They got more young guys than veterans. This experiment has to be over with. You've seen enough of Stewart. You've seen enough of Bagley. They are what they are. You've seen enough with Killian Hayes. The only person that you can give a pass to is saying, you know what? Let's see what we got in James Wiseman. Let's see if he's better than Durant. Let's see if we can build him up into a trade asset. Let's see. Well, let's see, if he better than Jalen Duren. Okay, let's see if we can move Jalen Duren and get something. But the one thing that a lot of these guys they taking chances on, and to continue to take chances on, is that one common thing they got is injuries. Hayes can't stay injured. Wiseman can't stay injured. Can't stay healthy. Excuse me. Hayes can't stay healthy. Wiseman can't stay healthy. Bagley can't stay healthy. Isaiah Stewart then dealt with a few knick-knack injuries. And what's that allowing them to do? Say, well, if they stay healthy, I'm pretty sure we got something special. Nah, you don't. Only person you can say that about is Cade Cunningham. That's it. So the continuing to fish out garbage out the dumpster and trying to find a pot of gold or something precious where you could resell it on the market and get rich off of digging in the dumpster, it's over with. It should end with Wiseman, and the beginning of the end should be cutting bait with Hayes, Bagley, and Stewart. It should be whatever that may be. If I can't move them at the end of the bench. They there for morale. It's time to move on. We've seen enough of it. So check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.